Alright, so I'm here to talk about how CM Punk is overrated. And if you hear any noises, like thunder noises, it's a thunderstorm going on right now. So there's been a lot of thunder, so there might be a little thunder in this video. So CM Punk turned face back in Payback, and when he returned. And he had a good match with Jericho at Payback. He had a good match with Lesnar. He played his part in the Money in the Bank match well. But ever since that feud with Lesnar ended, it seems like CM Punk has gone down the shitter. I mean, he's very overrated. He's getting all these big pops when he comes out, and it's like, oh, this guy, they're saying how great he is, everybody on Twitter and shit, and he's not. All right, he's been sucking as of late. I don't remember the last time this guy's cut a good promo. Promos are very, very, very like just bland. They're boring. Holy shit, was that a big thunder? Holy sh! I don't know if you heard that. It was, but yeah, his promos have been very bland, boring, just very fucking, just a typical face character. I mean, this feud with Paul Heyman pretty much sucked. Besides a few promos, there was like one or two good promos they had, maybe three. But besides that, his feud with Heyman sucked. The matches weren't that good. Hell in the Cell sucked. False advertising. You're supposed to get Heyman in the match. I know a lot of people were. I didn't have a problem with that, but many people did that Heyman wasn't in the match. So I'm gonna say it was false advertising. And they put Heyman up on the steel cage or the Hell in the Cell, and it's like, not they had the match with Axel, and they put Heyman to sleep on top of the cell. CM Punk gave him the GTS, and that's it. It's like really a few kendo shots to the fucking back. Probably has a back brace on. Then a go to sleep that looks fake. It looks fake as fuck on top of the steel cage, and that's it. And everybody's like, "Oh, so awesome, Heyman getting," and then it happens on Raw again. You get CM Punk beating up Heyman. It's like that's it. It's just stupid. It's very like not enough. You got it. It's not enough. I mean, I'm a big fan of Heyman. I don't get why nobody really likes Heyman. They got a bunch of crowds that are always booing him and shit like that. The only people that like him are like the mature audiences, like Philadelphia obviously likes him. But anyway, you get CM Punk in this boring feud. Everybody's saying this is a great feud. They're saying on Bleacher Report the build to these matches are like A plus. I don't see how they're A plus. All you get every week is Punk coming out. I'm gonna beat up Heyman. He's saying on the mic, I'm gonna beat up Heyman. I'm gonna fuck up Heyman. And then he tries to beat up Heyman or somebody, and then you get Ryback and Axel beating him down or some shit like that. No variety at all. I've been saying with these storylines, you never get any variety. They must love handicap, and like handicap matches. It's always like 3-on-2 handicap matches. When somebody's getting beat down, it's like 2-on-1 beat downs, 3-on-1 beat downs, 4-on-1 beat downs, all the time. Just think, it's like, can we get like 1-on-1? That would be nice if we could just get a nice 1-on-1 match. They love tag team matches, although there's no really legitimate tag teams in the company. And then you CM Punk, just back. I've been rambling on. I'm gonna get back to CM Punk. You get people saying he's the best in the world. Right now, he's the best in the world at being a jerk. Because he just went out and fucking called fans horrible. And I get a lot of people, most people on Twitter are saying he's a jackass for doing this. I've been talking with a lot of people. I took to Twitter on this one. And most people are saying he's a jackass. But then you get some retards saying, oh, well, nobody's tough nowadays. It's like when you're dealing with people, especially women. Women are obviously not as, they're more soft than guys. It's just human nature. Alright, you don't really women act different than fucking guys. So, I mean, you can't really criticize a woman for not being as tough as men are. It's fucking human nature, guys. Alright? It's how, whoever, God, if you believe in God, it's how, I believe in God. That's how, whoever made us, God, it's how God made us. Alright? That's how we're made by somebody. Men are just naturally more tough. They're stronger than guys. Are stronger than guys. Guys are stronger than women. So when you're talking to people, especially women, that's the thing that made this like bad. A young girl. It was a young girl and her mom. You can't really yell at, especially young girls. You get CM Punk. There's a video of CM Punk calling somebody a vagina. Like he said, "You have a vagina" on fucking YouTube. It's a very popular video. That was a guy he was talking to. Much different. Everybody thought that was funny. No, it was all right. I mean, and he's like, "Oh, I got you." He's like, "It was all right." I mean, it wasn't anything that's special or anything. But this was different because it's a woman, and then she cried, and everybody's saying, "Oh, it's all right." It's like I don't care about what CM Punk does. It's like, well, you fucking should. CM Punk, is a popular person in the world, is a famous person. You have to respect your fans. You have to. John Cena, don't like him. I probably will never really like him, but he respects his fans, even the people who boo him. He still respects them. I've never heard any incidents of him telling somebody that they're horrible or making them cry. He's very attentive. He pays a lot of attention to his fans and especially the kids. So at least John Cena might suck, but at least he doesn't make people cry. CM Punk, let's talk about his wrestling ability. I think he's a good wrestler. He's a really good wrestler. He's a good promo guy. But as a babyface, I mean, I don't even know if he's trying. Because he's like, "Oh, I can't be a good babyface. I don't know where I am. And, I don't feel like myself as a babyface." That's what he's been saying. I hate how people say that. You can't, there's not really been a guy, maybe a select few, who have had like long WWE careers, like 10 years or like very long careers, where they've only been a heel or a face. So part of being in the WWE for a while is you have heel turns, you have face turns. You gotta play a heel or a face. CM Punk, he's gotta get his promos going. I mean, I know they're holding him back a little bit, but still, he's got. I think he's just complaining a little bit too much. Same thing with Randy Orton. He's saying, "Oh, I want to be a heel. I want to be a heel." It's like, well, you're a face now, and so if you are a face or if you are a heel, try your best. Do something good. Maybe they will listen to you, and then they will turn you face. But if he continues to do shit like this and insult his fans, you can't make this guy the face of the company. You just can't. You can't. It's like Bully Ray. Bully Ray's a fucking jerk, a fucking jackass in real life. You can't. It's a bad face of the company to have Bully Ray going out and doing stupid shit to his fans. You got same thing with CM Punk, a self-admitted jerk. He's called himself I remember on his Twitter bio he said he was a jerk. So you can't really debate. He's not a fucking jerk after all the shit he's done to his fans. So you get everybody saying, "Oh, CM Punk, I love CM Punk." You get all these CM Punk fans. No matter what he does, he could go out there and botch 10,000 times. He could go out there and cut the most boring promo you've ever seen. But he will still have his thousands and thousands of retards who like him no matter what he does. No matter what. They'll just like him. They'll worship him. They act like he's God. They'll say, "Oh, CM Punk, best in the world. I love CM Punk." Right now, CM Punk, I'm not a big CM Punk fan right now. Because he's not doing good. I can't get behind a guy who's not doing good shit. Even if it's WWE holding. Because if you cheer him, then they're not going to change what he's doing. If you continue to cheer Dolph Ziggler, if you continue to cheer CM Punk, they're not going to change and they're not going to mix shit up. Alright, well maybe if you cheer Dolph Ziggler or push him. But when fucking Dolph Ziggler is a face, after his face turn everybody's cheering him and he's fucking boring as shit. I mean you can't really cheer him that much. Because he's boring. If you continue to cheer him, then they're not going to do anything with him. They're going to say, "Oh, well, the fans like him, so we're not going to change him." No, you got to fucking, get mad, rant about him. Say, "WWE, you suck for making this guy a face." So, I'm just going to wrap this video up by saying CM Punk's a douchebag in real life. He's a good wrestler. He's a good promo guy as a heel. He's a lot better as a heel. So maybe they'll turn him heel. Hopefully he gets one last heel run before he fucking leaves WWE. So, but right now, CM Punk sucks. He does. He hasn't wrestled a good match in a while. He's very boring on the mic. I mean, if you say he's good, I mean, I don't know how he's good right now. In the long run, yes, he's good. He's really good. In the short run, no, he's not. And he's a douchebag as well. So right now, CM Punk, I'm not liking CM Punk right now. CM Punk's one of my least favorite guys in the company right now, especially because of what he did to his fans. It's a complete disrespect to his fans. CM Punk, you're a douchebag, and until you wrestle a good match or cut another good promo, I'm not gonna really get behind you that much. So you better straighten your act up, or fucking, yeah, I hope you're not the face of the company anytime soon, because you don't deserve it. If you treat your fans like shit, you don't deserve to be the face of the company. So there you go, people.